Hello guys and welcome to an NGB gameplay video. I'm Ben and I'm joined by Jonny.
Hello.
Hello. And I'm about to play some Into the Breach.
Alright.
Now this is a game from Subset Games down the bottom here, and they are the guys behind FTL, Faster Than Light. So FTL was a game, came out a few years ago, and very sort of standard pixel art kind of, retro look. Run based, so you kind of did your own did a run. If it failed, it would be immensely frustrating, and then you could go back to it and do another run, try and fix it. And this is kind of the same. You've got some 3 difficulty modes. You've got obviously easy, normal and hard. Even easy is quite challenging. So this is like a strategy game.
Is it the Dark Souls of strategy games?
No, because it's good.
Okay.
We do have here one of our time travelers, who is Abe.
Right.
You can rename them if you like. I think renaming them is a very bad idea, because if you start renaming people in video games to people that you associate things with in real life, it can get too real.
Is there a story behind that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I once got really pissed off with a former work colleague because he missed a shot in XCOM. And I don't think he realised why I was upset with him the following day. But anyway, let's get into the breach. Okay. So, I've already unlocked a couple of the different mechs, so that is why I had some there. Right. So you start off, you have access to this island here.
Sure.
There are 4 corporate islands that you have to defend, and then there's the final base which spawns here.
Right. When
you've done a couple of them, or might even be one actually. I think you can adjust it on the fly. These are my mechs. So I've got a leap mech, I've got an unstable mech, and I've got a nano mech.
Okay.
And let's start off with the archiving, because that's the one that you start with in the game. So the bad news is the Vec are overrunning our island, putting refugees and historical artifacts at risk. The good news is we have old Earth military artifacts that can help in the fight. So you have to build up your corporate reputation, which is in the top here.
Okay.
So to do that, you have to clear the area of enemies, and then you also get reactor cores, which help you upgrade your mechs.
Yeah. And
you've got a power grid. So if that reaches 0, the game's over.
I like the whole corporate score idea, and how it's linking these things to capitalism. It's not just they're heroes, it's they are part of a business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very Tory. No, it's not very Tory, it's a good game.
How could you say? Don't do politics anymore.
No. So what you do is you start off, you can drop your mechs down. So if I'm going to drop them here, just as an example.
Why is one called Unstable Mech?
You shall see.
Okay.
He's got some problems that he needs to talk through with a therapist. Yeah. So basically, what this is it's a turn-based game, so you can see your enemies are here. What happens here is let's have a look. So this little guy here is set to attack the train, but you need to protect the train as one of your bonus objectives. So what we need to do is make sure that he gets taken out. Now this guy here, your nanomech, has got a weapon and a passive ability. So the passive ability basically means that when I kill an enemy, it drops one bar of health back onto the mech. Okay. So if I move him back here, there's a reason for that.
Protecting.
So the acid projector. Fire that out. That pushes him out of the way.
Very good.
Means the train can go through.
Magic. Okay.
So as well as that, I'm also going to move this guy here.
It's called Elizabeth.
That's the pilot's name.
Okay, right.
So Elizabeth Preto.
Right. Okay.
So you go here. Unstable cannon. This is why it's the unstable mech. So you can see here, I can fire it at this guy.
Yeah. Oh, but it knocks you back.
It fires it. It knocks me back 1, but because he's dead, I got a bar of health back.
Cool.
So basically, the unstable nature of it basically means you can send whatever you do with that weapon will cost you 1 bar of health. Okay. And finally, I've got my leapy mech. So you can there's a couple of things you can do here. So this is where they'll spawn on the next turn.
Yeah.
So I can put him there to stop him, stop that from spawning, or I can try and take out this enemy. So if I go over to the end here and then use my leap ability, to leap to there. It causes him 1 damage. You can see in advance what damage it's going to cause them.
Yeah.
So jump. He's dead.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So normally what would happen there was I'd lose a bar of health as well, but because that enemy was on the field, no, sorry, it's because he's got armour on. So my pilot, for him, you see there it says Mech gains armoured, reducing incoming damage by 1.
Okay.
Basically means you get a free go
right
of armour there. So I end my turn because I can't make any more moves. So the enemies will spawn from here, train will move along, and then the enemies will go in there.
Oh no.
So this is quite an awkward one now because okay, I need to take this one out.
Right, yeah.
But I can't do it at the current moment without taking out the train. And I will show you why in just a second. So if I go to here, and then if I shoot him out the way, and then I need to get him out of the way because I need to get somebody to go to there. Because the problem is if I use my leaping ability, land here, it will push this into the train, which will blow it up. I can't shoot it, obviously, because that will shoot the train. And I had to get rid of him from the front of the train. So what do I do here? How many squares can this guy move? Oh, this is infuriating. Because if I don't defend the train, I can still get 1 reputation.
Okay.
So let's go with. I don't know what to do. See, I can't even go to there and jump and get him out of the way.
I take it the other lad, the floating lad, can't come round.
This
he can't move all the way around.
No, I've already made my move with him. However, there is the ability to reset the turn. So once every turn, you can reset it.
Very forgiving.
It'll only go back to the start of that turn, obviously. Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah, I can't move that far.
So the unstable cannon doesn't like launch up and over, so you can't kind of.
No.
Just go straight forward.
The only thing that I can think to possibly do, if I go here. No, it doesn't destroy the. I was hoping that would destroy the mountain. Yeah. Let's go here. Let's use my jumping attack to go to there, get him out of the way, and yeah, the train's gone. Forget the train. It's gone. So let's poison him for the next turn. And unfortunately, we're going to have to watch as the train gets attacked.
No.
Train's down.
Alright.
Archive engineering teams can patch it up. So yeah, basically we have to try and defend it now.
Okay.
So you can see in advance which ones are being, like, what's being threatened for the next turn.
Yep.
Sometimes they'll push this webbing over you, which basically means that you then have to try and get out of it. You can't move when you're in the webbing, but you can use your weapons. Okay. So you can jump over the top of him.
Nicely done. Yeah.
Oh, now you can move to there. For fuck's sake. So then if I use that, it's going to kill 2 enemies. So I get 2 bars of health back.
Right.
And then this one here at the top. I mean, he's already poisoned, but he pushes him out of the way. Not all of the attacks will push things out of the way. That's kind of a special skill that some of these have got. So out of that one, I've got 1 bar of reputation.
Yeah.
I've protected all the civilians though. So you see the buildings here. They give you the power that you need. So
it's cool. It's sort of like a RTS of Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically. So you kind of go through the game and do that stuff there. What have we got next? Safeguard Valley, or the library, or excavation site? Where do you think we should go?
Excavation site.
Okay.
Okay.
So we've got 2 extra little tanks to help us out here.
Oh, nice.
We've got to defend them. Basically make sure they don't die. So we go there and confirm. You got to think about your deployment in this quite a bit as well. Oh, pod incoming. That's a good little chance to say what the pods do. So the pods are like little. They're
Got the loops in them?
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So if I try and push this guy here, can I not use the tanks? That's infuriating. I thought you could use the tanks. Right. So if I jump to no, I can't go jump to there because that'll kill the tank. Let's go. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do, blast him out of the way, so
Nice.
he's nearly dead.
Can you have Jump Boy land between those two?
I'll tell you what I can do. I don't want to damage that tank though. That's the problem.
Won't go that far though, will it? If he jumps between those two remaining buggy things. Jump Boy.
Oh, I see what you mean actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. So, actually, yeah, that's a good shout, because if we go here,
I am strategy expert.
and then jump over to there, that's killed them both.
Yeah.
Well done. Right, so end the turn. And also, we've stopped one of them from coming up through the little... Oh, no! He's going to die.
Oh no, not Floaty Boy.
Big B. Big B's going to die. Because I didn't think it through.
Ah.
Although he's blocked the enemy coming up. Rest in peace, Digby.
Died doing a good thing.
Big B. Big B Ferry. What a name. That is a proper, like, cheesy action movie name, isn't it?
I don't know if it is Big B. I think that'll be a reference point for anyone being called Big B.
Yeah, that's fair. So again here, pushed him into there.
Yeah.
I jump over here,
Pow.
push him into the island. He's dead. And then
Do you get Big B back next turn?
No, that mech will now become AI controlled.
Okay, right.
So whilst it's not necessarily going to be, you know, here is Big B. Oh, you can. Yes. Yes. So he's pushed him out of the way.
Right.
He's not going to cause him any damage this turn. So then what I'm going to do here is jump over to here, leap over there, smash him into there. Job's a good one. It says here action available. So if you hover over end turn, it will show you which ones have got available moves and available actions.
Yeah.
So as things stand, I can't. There's not really much point in me doing anything because he's. Oh, actually, yeah. I suppose I can repair. So you can repair by 1 health per turn. If you need to, obviously. R.I.P. Big B.
R.I.P.
And going to the next move. So I do like the fact that they pre-plan their moves and then they have to do it. You know, whatever they had as a move, regardless. I think that's quite nice. So if I go to where the actually no, if I I was thinking if I go and shoot now, I'll be knocked backwards into the pod, which will destroy it.
No.
So I can't move, can I? Let's see if I can jump. I can't even jump into Big B's dead carcass. Okay, let's jump over to here, because then that will just at least partially destroy this dude. Then if I move her to there, the pod's safe, so the pod's been collected. Shoot them over there. It's killed them, so I get a bar of health back. And then I can't actually shoot there because... Oh, okay.
You can move the carcass.
So you can move the carcass.
Alright.
Fair enough. Right, and end the turn. I got this game on Sunday, I think it was.
Yeah.
I played this game for about 5 hours on Sunday.
Yeah, I've never seen it played before this, but I've heard just everyone saying it's incredibly addictive, very big time sink.
Yeah, it's very good. It's the same as FTL in a way. Same art style. R.I.P. Big B. It's the same art style. It's the same kind of gameplay hooks in a way.
Yeah.
But you there is so much to do. So this one here, we've got the volatile Mech, which is this dude here.
All right.
So we have to make sure that he doesn't die.
Oh no.
Because if he dies, then he could potentially blow a lot of stuff up and kill it.
I see.
So the way to do that is to make sure that you push him out of the way.
Yeah.
Using something that isn't going to damage it at the same time. So for this one, we've got this dude here with the acid projector. So if I push that out of the way, what the acid does is it basically makes it so that the damage, I think, is doubled.
Right.
So it's not gonna hurt you necessarily straight away, but it's gonna do some damage if we attack it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna jump over here to take that guy out because it does 1 damage for when I land.
Yes.
And it does another lot of damage for if it bashes into something else.
Yeah.
So
he's gone.
Bang. Yeah, basically he's gone. And then turn. So we need to make sure. So this is the Scion here. The Scion gives them all like passive abilities, which is pretty handy if you have a certain skill, because there is a skill that allows you to take on the abilities that the enemies have.
Okay.
So let's blast them over there. Let's go. If we go here and attack them, dead. And I'm going to leave that one for now because actually I'll go here. Because again, if I attack it, if I jump in the middle here,
it's going to knock into the bar.
It'll knock into the bar, and the bar, I've got to protect it.
Of course you have, yeah.
That's where we do our drinkings. So the enemy's blocked. And again, I think there's 3 turns for this, so let's have a look. I'll tell you what I could do.
I like that the bar is as big as the flats.
Yes.
That is a well big bar.
Yeah. I could move. Oh no, I don't want to kill that one, do I? So if I then push him.
What if you push him into Big B? Or not Big B, rather.
The AI. So yeah, I can push him into there and it'll kill him. It'll take 1 health off Big B.
Not Big B.
Not Big B.
Not Big B.
Which I can then repair next time round, actually. So
okay.
I can do that. Yeah, let's end the turn there. This is a lot of fun, particularly if you have the... you've got, obviously, as I say, we've got the ability, if we wanted to go back and like undo an entire turn.
Yeah.
Which I mean is really good for some respects, because you can only do this once per. But have we done it? Oh, it might be because it's the last turn actually.
Oh, okay.
So, well, actually, probably because we've not made any moves yet, so that's more than likely what it's going to be. All I need to really do is move out of the way. I need to push that back over there.
A friendly nudge.
I need to move Abe over here, and then I just need to shoot. So this one's still alive, which keeps the objective alive.
Absolutely.
This one is just going to damage an empty square.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Alright. Everyone is happy.
Because the Mech retreat, people in the buildings are alive.
Yeah.
And there we go.
Why do they retreat?
Back into the ground.
But why though?
Ah, you see.
Is it tea time?
Yes, that's
Okay.
exactly what it is.
Alright, makes sense.
It's tea time. So that is a quick look at Into the Breach. It's essentially the same thing kind of over and over. One thing that we've not talked about is the power grid.
Okay.
So the objectives for this one not only get you reputation points. The reputation points allow you to spend it on other weapons and other upgrades for your mechs. So,
yeah. Do you have the same 3 mechs all the way through?
Yes.
Okay.
There are different sets of mechs, and you can customise which mechs you take out as well.
Yeah.
So you can make your own team up, basically. So once you've played it through a few times, you've got a couple of different, other ones in the game. You can then say, right, I want to try it with this set of 3.
Yeah.
So if I do that...
What's this one here? Who's that lad?
So he's an artillery, so
Okay.
I can keep him there but protect him.
Yeah.
So if I go back here,
Oh, you're defending him. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so if I then push him into that path of that artillery,
Pow.
and then
That's teamwork.
pow pow, there you go. And then this one still alive, still just got some moves to go. So I could make him jump onto one of the, I want to say the emergence holes, but that's from Gears of War.
Okay.
So they're not the emergence holes. They are
Little molehill things.
Vec holes.
Vec holes.
That hole sounds a bit dirty, doesn't it?
I think you need to have a cold shower.
Okay.
I think it does.
Right, so again, let me see if I go. Undo move. So as well as resetting the entire turn,
Yeah.
you can undo one move
Yeah.
from your character.
Is that a constant? Always got that.
Yes, you've always got the undo move. At least in this difficulty, you might lose it in higher difficulties.
Okay.
End the turn to block that. Let's just go to there for now, because why not? So, oh no, I'm about to lose the AI one as well.
That mech is cursed, mate. Nobody wants to go in that one anymore.
I tell you what is fun, when you realise that you can push the enemies into water.
Yeah, I saw what happened with the jellyfish thing earlier.
So the jellyfish one will fly. So the flying ones, like the floating ones, will just hover. So this one here with the wings,
Yeah.
just hover above the water.
Yeah.
The jellyfish one again hovers above the water.
Okay.
But this one here,
He's going down.
he's gonna go down,
Mate.
downtown.
Hope you can swim.
Right, let's see. Yeah, so I'll shoot him out of the way.
Okay.
Move him over to there. Use the rockets, and he's dead.
Great work, Mech Squad. Is that what they're called?
Have they
got a squad name?
Yeah, they've all got hazardous mechs. These ones.
Okay.
These are the hazardous ones. So that's the. I think that's probably going to be the last one before we get warning seismic activity.
Oh, no.
So these 3 regions, they're lost. The Beck have taken over. Now we've got the corporate HQ, which is where we have to go back and defend. So you've got a leader, Scion Abomination, and then you've got like a standard enemies. So at this point, it's relatively straightforward. What you've got to do, you've got to protect this tower. You've got to shoot down these. That's it.
Cool. I like the little speech bubbles coming out of the flats. Everyone's like, "Ooh, let me have a look."
Yeah, it's a pretty cool. It is. It's just a nice, cool little game.
Yeah.
I do really like it. So I can jump him out of the way. I can get them to go. Might be able to get them to go there actually.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get them to go there, push them that way, and then because he's poisoned, I think now one shot
Will
kill it. Yeah, and then because he exploded on when he died because of the poison,
Yeah.
it then gave that one lot of damage as well.
Yeah.
So that's blocked. Right. Okay. So if I go here. Oh, buggered that up, lads.
He's too far away now for you to get to him.
Or is he? Kapow!
Jump lad got him.
Yep, so if I go to here now, basically prep him for the next move, because then I've got enough space to move wherever I need to. So you see there's the little heart that comes up there.
Mm-hmm.
What that basically means is this is giving it a buff.
Okay.
So when I take this out, it will lose the heart.
Right.
Okay, let's push him into the water. He's dead. This one can jump to there and take him out. So he's now dead.
Why are the little bug things friends with the flying things and jellyfish?
Because they're all in the same. They're all the same race.
I reckon there's room for them to fall out between themselves, though, isn't there?
There is.
Like,
Totally is.
Is that not a way to win the game? You can sow seeds of doubt between them. Like, you can say to the little, like, scaraby ones, like, I heard the flying one said you're a dick, mate. And they just fight each other.
It's a possibility. It's a very small possibility.
Thinking outside the box, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that how you would how you create a video game?
That's my video game.
It's
basically Mean Girls, but with
Mean
mechs.
Girls with aliens and mechs.
Yeah, it's just like gossiping about each other. Just like, I heard that mech said you're a dick.
Yeah,
just kind of fight.
I can imagine that.
Yeah.
So that is a quick tour of one of the islands on Into the Breach.
Okay.
You get your pilots, they get promoted, and then at the end of it, you spend your reputation and you can buy some stuff. So this one, Taurus Cannon, that's a nice little weapon. It doesn't do too much damage, but again, it pushes them. And then you get your reactor cores, which are what power your weapons. So very quickly. God, that's good. I'll have that. And I'll have that as well. Get a reactor core. And probably 2 lots of power. So the defense as well. Defense goes up a little bit as well if your power is full. You get more power.
Yeah.
So we'll continue there. We'll go to here. I'll show you the brute class because that's got a nice weapon for that. You put your reactors in.
Yeah.
So that's your extra power, which you can see up the top here. Put your weapon in. You power it by clicking on it, and there you go. So that's now got 2 weapons that you can use.
Okay.
You can test it out in a simulation. So go there, bang, done testing. So you can really just get a quick overview of what it does.
Okay.
Then in addition to that, you've also got all your other ones. So install a unit there, you can get more health, or you can get more power, or moves. So the cool thing is the upgrades aren't permanent.
Oh, that doesn't sound very cool.
Well, no, because like you can chop and change it.
Right.
So like in between a battle, you think, right, I'm going to need more damage next time round. So you can cause more damage to people, or you can move 1 more space, or you can get more health, and that depends on how many of the reactor cores you've got. So that is going to do us for our little brief overview of Into the Breach.
Sure.
I really like it. I think it's a very good game. I can see it coming to phones and all the rest of it.
Yes.
At the minute, it's just out on PC and other,
that sort of thing.
Personal computing platforms.
Yeah.
But I really like it. I loved FTL. It's one of the most frustrating games I've ever played, but it's really good.
Alright.
And I feel that this is probably going to go into the same category, and I'm going to lose a lot of time to this game.
Yeah, we won't see you for a few weeks.
No. So anyway, that's going to do us. Thank you for joining me, Jonny.
Thank you.
That's all right. And thank you for joining us, guys. And we will see you next time round on NGB.
Au revoir.
Goodbye.